I Hello. All right. I'm going to work on link search again. Looks like my CI is failing here. Everything is failing. Amazing. Why is that? Unable to access. Could not resolve host GitLab. Weird. Mm, this one was succeeding, but only the Windows. What about the other ones? Hello, Nigel. Unable to access, could not resolve host. Yeah, could not resolve host is my issue here for some reason. Dagger, hello. Where is first? Well, you're too late. You're second now. Alright. Let's see. There's also the Factorio is going to be released in 3 days. The Space Age. The trailer. Ah, this is so annoying. Where is the link? This one.
The factory has grown, but its potential reaches far beyond.
Oh wait, the trailer with voices?
It's time to leave the known behind for a new expansion and ascend to the space age. Construct vast orbital platforms, the backbone of interplanetary logistics. Flying factories that destroy and collect asteroids as they travel the solar system. 4 new worlds are on the horizon. Vulcanus, a hot volcanic planet with a thick sulfuric atmosphere. Nestle new factories on plains of ash between blazing volcanic mountains and cracked wastelands. Extract molten metal from lava. Tame the planet's raw fury into the power of metallurgy. Gleba, a vibrant swampy planet of moldy lichen forests, constant rains, and odd creatures. Discover exotic plants, cultivate their fruits, and pioneer new possibilities of bioengineering. Fulgora. In the day, sand blows around the mysterious remnants of a long-dead civilization. Mine the ancient ruins and recycle their tech. At night, lightning storms shatter the skies. Use this electricity to power your factory and unlock new electromagnetic advancements. Aquilo, where fighting the cold is a constant battle. Build your factory on floating icebergs. Harvest the bottomless ocean of liquid ammonia to fuel cryogenics and fusion power. Master the planets. Invent new systems. Automate everything in Factorio Space Age.
Alright, cool. Anything else? Mech armor. There's also there's like a jetpack, I see. Alright. Cool. But let's go back to the Linksider for now. So I did off stream the this a little bit of stuff that I didn't finish yesterday. Specifically, added the outline, right over here. The chapter selection has the outline now. Chapter selection has the outline now. Then also, I go in, I go back. We have the saved places that we did yesterday. All right, so next thing is what we need to do, I guess, is the locked chapters. So whenever the chapter, if this is not reachable, then it should be locked. Right? That it should be locked. So let's see, save. Good morning, Ogma. Good morning. So in the save file, I would have the unlocked chapters. Unlocked chapters. Am I happy? Yeah, I'm pretty happy. In general, I guess. But I don't know, what is happiness? You can be happy about one thing and then be like not so happy about it, another thing, right? Like for example, if this game that I'm working on right now would have already been released, then I would have been happier, I guess. But there's more work that we need to do. Happiness is a state of mind. Well, your mind is thinking about multiple things, right? So I guess I don't know. Our film, hello. Let me just think. So we need once again to have the locking mechanism. Do I store in the save file which chapters I have unlocked, or do I store it somewhere else? Wait, hold on. I think you know what I think I store? I think I'm storing the progress. Chapter progress. So chapter progress is for every chapter that we have unlocked, how much progress we have made in it. I think that is what we need to do. I think that is what we need to do. Last visited chapter. Also, I'm thinking that the index should not be stored in the save file of the last visited chapter, and same about like the other things. Like, you know how the levels, they are not like done by indices, they are done by like the strings, by their name, the group name and the level name. So similarly to the visited chapters, I think this should be strings, like based on their name. I think is much better. And chapter progress would be a hash map based on the string, which is the name of the chapter, and then the chapter progress. Chapter progress would be something like chapter progress is like so we are going to store the unlocked doors progress and completed levels. Progress. I think that's what we need to do. The progress is the thing where we have the completed, and we have the total, you know, thing. I think that's what we need to do. So basically, if the chapter progress is there and if it's empty, then it is unlocked, I think. And this will also give me the way to do the progress bar that we will need to do too. GXKZ, hello. Why is the save a ref cell? Because it is easier to share things when they are ref cell. I use ref cells quite a lot, I guess, for certain things that are shared. Not everything is shared, but I don't know. I mean, I don't expose the fact that it's a ref cell in the public API here, right? What I have is I have the methods, which is like the inspect method, which basically calls your function with the actual data that is inside there, and then we have the modify, which is giving me the immutable reference to it, so that, you know, it could be a mutex too if I had multi-threading, I guess. Doesn't matter. So the idea is that, like, because I need to access the save file from multiple places, it's much easier to access, to like share things. I do this for a bunch of different things. Mostly, like, we can take a look at the context, I guess. Hello context there. Over here. So here we go. This is all the global data basically of the game, right? So the global data is shared so that I can like exit it from multiple places.
Hi.
For example, the I don't know, like if I want to play some sounds, right? I need to have access to the sound like engine, right? Or if I want to like have access to the assets or other things. Yo, bad cop is here. Bad code? You love bad code? Yeah. So if you were writing like something like Bevy, for example, you would also be doing something very similar to a ref cell. But the thing is that Bevy hides these ref cells from you, the inner mutability is happening when your system is being called, basically. But it's kind of like the same thing. So for my context here, this is like the resources in Bevy, right? I guess I don't do much for like component like inner mutability, so it's more like just resources from Bevy here is what I'm doing. I have a custom engine. Arc cell cow. I don't think there is a reason to do a cow on an i64. And if you are doing an arc, then it's probably a mutex, not a ref cell. So I'm doing RC ref cell, not arc ref cell. Mostly. There's the link to the engine that I'm using, if you're interested, but I mean, I don't suggest you actually try and using it, because yeah, there is other better alternatives, I guess. For example, writing your own engine, right? You forget what cows do? They moo? I don't know. Or I mean in Rust. It's clone on right. Do I use cows? I think I do use cows here. Look at this. Cow. There's a comment. Moo. Where is it being used though? Cow. Where you do option cowster. Why do I do that? I don't know. Well, it's because basically what cow allows you to do is it is either a borrowed or an owned thing, so that you know you don't need to like clone stuff as much, I guess. You're learning Rust with MacroQuad? Yeah, nice. I think MacroQuad would yeah. MacroQuad is what I would suggest you getting started with. So yeah, what are you doing with it? Anything that you can show already? I will do not the position, I will do the find. I find the chapter, and last visited chapter is some chapter inner chapter dot name. Phone, I guess. So since I moved from indices into the names, move to last visited. So when will you do a stream in C? Why would I be running a stream in C? Like I did do a stream in Zig, and Zig is a better C. So why do C if I can do Zig instead, right? We would pay channel points for that. You're running through some basic games first, like Pong, platformer, then maybe a larger game. Yeah, that makes sense. Have you made games before? In other languages? Last visited is so we are going to inspect the save to see what is the actual last thing that I have visited, and I guess I need to do this as a I need to have here. So last visited chapter is a string. We do a map or 0. And if it's an actual string, then I do self chapters, letter, position, chapter, inner name is equal to the last. I think like that. Actually, so we're just going to map it. Because this can also not be found, I guess, potentially. And then we do unwrap or a 0. We like start with 0 in case it's not found. There you go. Classic Unity mono game, Rust. Yeah. I don't know if that's a classic. I never tried Unity myself. I was working with C#, not sure if it was the mono game. I used what did I use? I think it was called OpenTK. This was at some point. This was a part of the mono game, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember much. but this is what I was using. Low-level C# bindings for OpenGL. Yeah. I should make a game like Co-op, but with the mouse, and it's an MMO, and his baby's racing. Didn't see. Not map, I want over here to do and then, because, yeah. Last visited capture as ref, because I cannot clone. I cannot move out. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
And this is, I need to do reference the last. We need a baby emote now. Alright, what would the baby emote be? What would it be? I don't think I can turn just this into an emote, right? Just like a tiny creature. Okay, looks like it works. Looks like this works here. So this is just me changing like the save file a little bit. And I also saved the progress, but I am not modifying it yet for the chapter progress. So if the chapter progress is absent, then it means that the chapter is unlocked. Is locked. That makes sense. The first chapter should always be unlocked, though, is like the only thing I think. How do we market Linkcider? I think we just need to post it actually somewhere. Like I did one post on Reddit on the indie games, I think. That's where I got half of my wishlist from. I think half of the wishlist came from this stream and half of the wishlist came from that Reddit post. Literally. So, but I only did it once, and I don't know. I think I'm supposed to like post it more often in different places. Need to figure out where, or maybe like even in the same place. How do we get Ludwig to play it? Yeah. Start to make devlogs. I don't think devlogs are how you market. Devlogs is how you make it for the people who are already interested in it, who are interested in like in the development part, like, but like the players are not those who are reading devlogs, I think. Let me see. That's how you get Infinity Wishlist. I'm not sure that's true. What's the other example of somebody who makes the devlogs, like Factorio with their fried effects? I mean, I guess is the like the thing, but I don't know. It's like the people already know what Factorio is, right? You mean video devlogs? If you refer two friends, you get blue guy instead of a red guy? Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see. So here is the lifetime wishlist editions for the Linksider. Hold on. Let me do the full one, right? Because apparently it has been more than 3 months already since we opened the Steam page. Over here. Here's the full graph, all right? Here's the full graph. So it started in May, right? This is where we created the Steam page. I don't know like how like these 50 wish lists are probably people from stream. I would guess. This over here, this spike is where I posted one post. Where this is when we made the trailer. This is when the trailer was made public, and I just published the trailer on the Reddit. I'm pretty sure that most of the people came from there. Did I make a real Kuvi boy? No, it's Kuvi girl. Did Ludwig play Kutzmania? Yes, Ludwig did play Kutzmania. But that was because it was made for the Ludwig Jam, right? There's a video about it somewhere. I mean, when he plays it, somewhere on his YouTube. We have like 30 seconds of video footage there. Do you know how Tiny Glade did marketing? How did they do marketing? What about Rain World? It got famous from devlogs. Twitter posts? Wait, do I need to do the Twitter posts? Twitter. I guess it's X, right? Not Twitter. So Twitter is more dead now. Is it? Do you use Twitter? I mean, hold on. Oh, there you go. Is there alternatives like to the Twitter? What are people actually using? There's some updates. Oh, look, it's Bad Cop. Of course it's Bad Cop. I open Twitter, it's always Bad Cop. Like, literally, every time. Oh, Bad Cop and Elon Musk. The two most important people on Twitter. And Primogen. Bad Cop fell off. So what happened, Bad Cop? Why did you fall off? Is there like a lot of work that you're doing? The two evils? Elon Musk and Bad Cop, the two evils? Maybe like the Bad Cop and the Good Cop?
Hello, Bad Cop.
You've been traveling and you quit your job? Oh, are you like moving or just traveling? So how do you use Twitter anyway? I was told that I should stay off Twitter though. You do hashtag game dev? Hashtags are dead? So how do you use Twitter then? How do you use Twitter? Is it just the people who are already following you? But like you have 4,000 followers, I have 0. So like it doesn't matter if I post anything, right? Bad Cop is marketing department now. You gotta post memes. Yeah, but like if I post the meme, I'm going an advent of code, camel? Camel, right? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Can you sort the things by the amount of likes? Can you sort the posts here by the amount of likes? To see what is the most popular Bad Cops tweet, so that we can copy paste it and become popular too. I don't know. Is there such a thing? Again, you can see on your end. See it on my end, my tweets. I did a couple tweets. Oh, I have 60 followers. I don't have 0 actually. Yeah, see, like I did have a. The Linksider has a Steam page. I guess this did not have a video. This was a link to the YouTube, but like I guess I fucked it up because this was supposed to be an embedded video on Twitter, right? So that it could be played automatically. You need to actually go and click the link to go to the YouTube here. Not that good. You need more GIFs. This was a trailer, and it's like just not visible, so it's bad. This GIF was better. This GIF was 16 likes. This is I think this is my best one. When I compiled the Linksider for the Android for the first time. This one is your best one? Does anyone know how to prevent this from happening? Help. Oh, I was like looking at this the other day. Can you make a NeoVim plugin like this? I mean, I can do it myself probably because of like this stuff. You made your own one, right? But there's existing plugins that do that. Oh, this is just for the terminal, right? It's not for the Vim. But anyway, I was like thinking, like, you know how this becomes static image, right? But what if we make this, but like it should keep moving, you know what I mean? So like in the same NeoVim plugin, there is this scent following stuff, and then there's the Game of Life, but Game of Life is a little bit too much RNG. So I think that there should be a thing which just like moves one random symbol, one random like direction in a single update, and that's it. So that like, you know, the thing keeps moving, you know, but it's not as much RNG. It's just like a little bit, you know. That would be easy to make as a fork of yours. I think it's from what I understand, for that NeoVim plugin that I saw is also really easy to do. They have just you can write your own update. The most difficult part is the fact that it's in Lua, but I guess like it's not as much code, so that like it should be fine. I wouldn't hate my life too much. It would be nice to have a switch that actually starts changing your source code. Well, that's what it's doing, right? I mean, all right, let's. Did I do it right now? Chapter selection. Change, save. Whatever. It's only changing the view. You want to actually change the source code? No, I don't want that. NeoVim, send, I don't know, what's it called? The cellular automaton, right? This one. Is it in Nix? Cellular NeoVim. Automaton. There you go. That's what I need. Let's just install it. Let's just install it. I'll just install it over here. Cellular automaton NeoVim, and then I need to like configure it, right? Installation use. Wait, what's the use? Is that Lua? What's use? Is your back text only post? How come it's always look how fast AI helped me start this project and never how fast AI helped me finish this project? Oh, it's not like limited to AI, this specific thing, you know, starting projects and finishing projects is yeah. I think that has nothing to do with AI. Use this for Packer. All right. So we just need to install it, is what they are saying, right? And then after I install it, we need tree-seeder parser for the current buffer. Wait, what? They cannot do it without the tree-seeder? Why can they not do it without the tree-seeder? That makes no sense to me. Let's just start by doing this. NeoVim cellular automaton xrun NeoVim. Let's see. Yours doesn't need trees here. So should I use yours? Is yours also the NeoVim plugin, or yours is the terminal plugin? Because I'm going to use NeoVide, so I'm not going to be in the terminal anyway. I'm going to be only in NeoVim. So we do, let's see here. What's the command? Cellular automaton scramble. So there is this thing which is called scramble, which is kind of similar to what I want. It is a little bit too fast. Is it just running as quick as it can potentially? Why don't you try the Graph-Box theme? This theme? I don't know. Color scheme graph. I need to install it, right? Cellular automaton. Game of life. Yeah. Cellular automaton. Make it rain. Oh, so like the comments are like, okay, I see. That's what they use the thing for, you know? Like the comments, they stay in place, but the actual code falls down. Your does that too, but just by color, by like the current colors in the terminal, right? What am I? Where am I? Why? It's because I have caps lock. Right. NeoVim Lua. Let's see here. Can I do something? Implementing my own thing. Config FPS. Yeah. Let's put this here. Can I like have a block of code? I think what I need is I don't like how this code is like done. I think I need to do it inline here. Register automation animation, and over here we just say immediately like FPS is 20, right? Name is like I don't know, let's call it, I don't know, glitch, right? And update is a function grid. end. We need commas here, right? Two. I think that you need is another cast session. Yeah. But I don't know, not today, not today. Some point. For I, hashtag grid. What does hashtag grid mean in Lua? Anyone knows that? This is the length? Probably?
Hello
Hashtag
there.
is the length? Sure. Curl L hot dog stand lol. What's hot dog stand lol? Alright, I mean let's try. Is that your thing? Curl L hot dog stand. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work here. Those escape characters. So you want me to do this in here? L hot dog stand. Oh no, Alt F4. That's cursed. What makes me think my code is bad? I don't know. People tell me it all the time. I have too much indentation and everything, you know? What makes you think my code is good? So what is this? Grid IJ Prev is Prev grade IG. What does this do? Oh, this is just like slides. I see. I understand. What this does. This just slides. Just delete all the code. How do you do RNG in Lua? Nice day behind me. I don't know. It's there is no sun. It's all rain. I guess it's not really raining right now. So how do you do the so what we need to do here? We need to find a grid which is not empty, right? So what's the grid anyway? Like it's any. Oh shit, the Lua. What is a grid? Like how am I supposed to guess here? Is there documentation for this thing? What is a grid? What is a grid? Which takes a 2D grid of cells. What's a cell? Each cell is by default consists of 2 fields. Okay. Char and HL group. Okay. All right. Char and HL group. Okay, so we have so for I need to find like a random one so that it is not a white space, and I need to find like an adjacent thing which is a white space, you know? That's what I want to do. Lua is white space. Is there such a thing? You could use patterns for that, huh? I need to use a regex to figure out if something is white space. Oh, I guess I can just do normal spaces because I'm expanding. But like, wait, hold on. But I want like, but there is no documentation on this thing. Like, is the character that is like past the end of line, is there a character there or is there not a character there? Like, you know, in my actual code, this over here is a space, right? But what about this character like after the do? How do you debug the plugin in Vim? You would probably do space or an empty one? Yeah, but like, how am I supposed to guess? empty character, but this is single string character, so it would go like against this documentation here. I would guess it's a space. You would check both. Do you can you debug the the Vim somehow? This is such easy piece of code, and this language makes it so hard. Yes, but you forget how. /n. You think it's a /n? You think I would see over here a /n? I don't think so. Okay, is there a randomness in Lua? Lua, random. Is there only a random function, or is there like Lua choose randomly? Choose a random item from a table. Is there such a thing? Depends if tree seeder returns those. Why would it be based on the tree seeder? Like, why don't they document stuff? Why don't they have types? They do. Where do they do that? They literally, the only documentation that they have is that the char is a single string character. This is the only documentation that I see on the screen here. Okay, maybe we need to go :help cellular. There is no, I don't see the help for it. Telescope, help, cellular, automaton. There is no help for it. There is no help for it. HL group. HL group is a tree seeder's highlight group. It's a different thing. I'm wondering about this thing, not about that thing. I don't care about the tree seeder's highlight group. I'm wondering what the character is. And like, is this optional? If this is a character that's past the end of the line, does it still have? Because it says that it consists of 2 fields, which means that these fields are not optional, right? So they always exist, right? Guess what Lua means in Portugal? No idea. My table, math random of the length. Okay, I see. So random with the length. Okay, how do I push to the thing? Lua push to array. Is there such a thing? Can you use vim notify to print something to the console? Okay, so that's how you debug. You do print debugging. Okay, that makes sense. Does it like debug things? Well, they call it a table, I guess, but we insert a line. The table library provides a function insert and remove elements from a arbitrary position of a list. Table insert function insert an element in a given position of an array, moving up other elements to open space. Wait, what? The table insert function inserts an element in a given position of an array, but I can skip telling it what the position is, right? So when does it... A is a table, which is like an array. Insert into a table. Line, which is a string, I'm guessing. So where is the position? Oh my god. It's like they don't return new lines nor spaces. Well, not past the end of this string, because it doesn't even exist. That would make sense. I'm wondering about this plugin that I'm trying to customize, not the tree seeder. I don't understand the documentation of Lua. It's so annoying. Arrays. Will you implement arrays by simply indexing with integers? Sure. How do I add? I just insert it into the index, right? Okay. All right. Let's see here. Choices is an empty list, right? We do this, and then okay. So in order to insert, we do like choices, choices is like new element. That's how you push something to a list, right? Right? I'm guessing. Local choices is this. From 1 to grid. No, hold on. It's hashtag +1 because they start indexing by 1, of course. Right? Of course. For I, grid doom. For J, grid doom. So we check grid I, J, right? Dot char, right? And this is white space. So if this is equal to space, if, then, and, right? That's how we do it. Do they do the double equal sign in Lua? You can use the put functions of Lua, and then should appear in the NeoVim put. There's vim.alert or something, vim notify. There you go. This thing displays a notification to the user. The put does not exist, as far as my language server tells me, at least. But the language server probably is really bad, I'm assuming. I don't know. Where does it even like get this auto-completion? I have no idea. Table dot insert. Yeah, there you go. Actually, yeah, this is what I was just looking at. So yeah, maybe it's not that bad. So if this is wait, how do you do not equal? Not equal is that nvim echo. There is no nvim echo, or at least I don't see it here. Can you do maybe over here Lua nvim echo? Attempt to global NeoVim echo and nil value. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Print should be there for sure. Okay, Lua print. Hello. Okay, yeah, print exists. Why does it not autocomplete it for me? Oh wait, hold on, it does autocomplete. Okay, sure. Yeah, we can print. Not Rust, WTF. I'm trying to make a NeoVim plugin, you know? I'm deep in NeoVim. Have you tried making a plugin for the... I guess that's what the Infinite Coder tried to do it recently, right? The plugin that runs the Game of Life in Helix, because they have the plugin system now with some Lisp language. I'm wondering if that is better than the Lua here. I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad here. It's just I have not written much Lua, I guess. The plugin system got merged? I don't know if it got merged, but I know that's... I don't know, maybe it's like... I don't know, maybe he built his own version with the plugin system? I don't know. Helix plugin system. Steal documentation. Probably not. I don't even know where to look. Pull request? Again? I don't know. I just know that somebody tried using it. Okay, so if this is not space, then I need to find something that is space. Let's have function. Local is space, is function character. We return character is equal to space, right? Like this. So if in case I want to change this to other characters, so if it is space, then this is the pull request, and then there is a specific comment. This is a draft. Magical. There you go. Do they have the language server for it? Language server. Control F, language server does not tell me anything. So probably it will be much worse than Lua here because it's also, like, is it dynamically typed too? I would guess. It would be worse than Lua then, I think. At least in the beginning. So if it is space, then is that Scheme? It's like their own version of Scheme that is called Steel. Is what they are doing there. Can I wait, hold on. Do we have the yield in Lua? No. No, we don't. How do I go over the neighbors over here? Okay, let's do this. Local adjacent is what? Like -1 0 0 1 0 0 -1 and 0 1, right? Something like that, I think. So can I iterate over this? No, for AI, because adjacent index, right? For AI from 1 to the left of the adjacent, which is 4. We do this, right? So we say that the new I is I plus adjacent AI 1. And J is J plus adjacent AI 2. Right? Is this correct? Now I need to when I'm indexing out of bounds in Lua, what is happening? Am I going to have a runtime error, or do I need to like check it? Lua out of bounds checking, or am I going to get null? It will be null. Okay. Yeah, I guess because it's a table, right? It's a table, it's not an actual like array. Yeah. So we say something like grid and I. But hold on, is there like a syntax sugar for the null values? Because like this can be null, so then I need to do like question mark nj, right? To do like the end then alternative, like in C# they have the same thing with question marks, right? Is there such a thing in Lua, or do I need to like check and bind it to a local variable first? Local row is grid and I nillable and nillable. What do you mean nillable? Lua nillable. Nil. Where's the examples of using nillable language? Something that can be nil. What do you mean something that can be nil? What are you actually saying? I understand that that everything can be nil in this language because everything is nillable. So what? What is the thing that you're saying? Is there an operator that allows me to work with nillable values? Like a question mark or something? Or do I need to write the code very explicitly myself? This is what grid can contain. Yeah, of course. That's how you do it in yeah, character. Yeah. So yeah, they start with a space always, right? Okay, that's good. That's good. And then they actually like populate with the actual code, right? But by default, it's all just space, and the AHL group is nothing. Makes sense. So in order to like know what it can be, I need to look at the source code. Amazing. Instead of looking at the documentation. Nil check operator. Nil Lua conditionals on nil types. Logical operators. Nil. All logical operators consider false and nil as false. And everything else as true. Okay, so we do OR. Right? So we literally do grid. Wait, but I need to like map. Is the thing. And the alternative of the question mark of the C#, I think. There's no such thing. Stack Overflow this. Like I can obviously like make it like to a local variable and then say that if n row is nil or like whatever equal nil maybe, then continue. Wait, go to continue? What is go to continue? There is no continue. There is go to continue. Really? This does not allow me to this does not allow me to do the method calls on this value, which is potentially like basically I want to do an OR. I want to do an AND, but in case of an AND, I want to use this value, right? Well, I guess I do A and A dot something, maybe. Can I do this? So do we do something like grid NI and grid NI and J? This is how I do it? I need to repeat myself, right? Lua doesn't have continue, but go to continue is what? Is go to continue actually a thing that is going to work? So local adjacent symbol is this, right? If adjacent symbol is nil, then I guess if it's not nil. Okay, if not AC, then no, hold on. If AC, then because this is a Boolean check, right? Which is only false for nil and for falses, right? That's how Lua works. So if this is not nil, then if AC and is space AC, then I say choices length of choices plus 1. Oh, this is a snippet even, because that's a common thing, I guess. So this is how we put something new into this thing. This is equal to so we go from IJ. We go from IJ into NI and J. There you go. Right? Oh, oh, here you go. Continue. Oh, they generated this for me. Okay, I see what happens. Okay, we don't need this because I know go to anymore. Is this good code? Let's count the amount of indentation to compare to my Rust code, which people are saying is bad because of the amount of indentation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is like the average indentation I have in Rust. So like, how would I make it smaller though to make the code better? I don't know. Lua has go to, but no continue, so the worker when using continue is go to. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Do they have a break? They do have a break. But they could have a break with continue too. With go to too. Like, why do they have a break? They could have a go to instead of it. So we have calculated all the potential options. Then I say choices. Choices. All right. If length of choices is not 0, then I say something like choices random. How do I get random? Again, I forgot about it already. I looked it up. It's math random, of course. Of course it's math. Math random with length of choices, right? We literally just do this. So this is the thing. A local choice is this. And then we swap these things together, just like they did in over here with commas. Okay. Can I do pattern matching? Can I do pattern matching here? Hold on. Lua match table. Is there such a thing? Matching tables? Or do I need to have like the dots? I think I need to have the indexing choice 1 1. Local I is choice 1 1. J is choice 1 2. And I choice 2 1. And J choice 2 2. Then we swap them, right? So we say that grid I J and grid Ni and J is grid Ni and J grid I J, right? So we just swap them like this. Okay, does this work? Let's see. Let's see. I called it glitch, right? So no, we have Lua errors. Error detecting while processing. Expecting something something. Then expected near Lua 530. Then expected. Lua 530. Lua should use... Oh, okay, so not equals is not this. Lua should use this. Is this not equal? Okay. You need to put all of that inside the grid loop, right? No, not really, because I want on one frame to only move one symbol. So I'm choosing a random symbol on the screen that is going to move. Let's see, cellular automaton village. Automaton. It didn't do anything. It did not do anything. Let me see again. Oh wait, hold on. This should be not a space, and the other one should be space. There you go. I found the problem. This one should not be space. It's going to work right now. Watch. Watch. It doesn't work. You found a paper about a GUI framework using ECS? Oh, nice. Does it look nice there? How about we do this? I'm going to copy to do this, and then I'm going to say choices. Choices plus 1 is ij. So we ij. Right, and then over here I will just say something that like grid ij character is this. So like I'm going to remove one character at a time, right? We are doing this at the FPS of 20. We are deleting characters. I'm choosing a random character to delete, which is not white space, right? Choosing a random one and then deleting it. Let's see if this works. It works. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, but I know I don't want to delete them. I want to move them. I want to move them a single like place, you know? That's what I want to do. So what is the problem? Let's see the problem here. Let's see the problem here. So we have the over here, right? I'm trying to find if this is not space, right? Then I'm trying to see if we have some adjacent place that I can move it into. Then this is my one of my new choices, right? Let's keep this without the swapping, I guess, and see if this still works. Maybe. Why WQA did not work for me in the NeoVim, by the way? Any ideas? It says job still running, not matching auto commands. What job is still running? Maybe like something like format on save, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, probably is. So it because I have format on save, WQA doesn't work for me. Stinky Nick's code is rotting away. I don't know. Do I have Rust here? No, I don't have Rust. Okay, we can rot the stinky CSS here, I guess. It doesn't work, and it also looked not very nice here. Like some spaces, some emptiness, I don't know. Like, why do we have this here? The empty spaces. I don't know. Let's go back to Nix. Yeah, it does not do anything. So the question is why? What's wrong with this code? So these are the 4 directions that I'm checking. right? I'm getting the new position over here. So I'm trying to like see a new symbol, and if it is space, then I add it to the list of choices. Let's increase the FPS for now. I don't see the problem with this code, unless like this does not work for some reason. Oh, hold on, I see, actually, I see. A space ac.char. Of course, it's because, okay. Because this is a thing inside the grid, right? Which contains the character field. There you go. And that character must be space. I think it's just going to work right now. Let's see. The not even a type error for a given table to space. Yeah, I mean that's what you get when writing Lua. What do you expect? Okay, there you go. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. So my code, like, it runs away, you know, slowly. Why did I want to do this? I don't know, just for fun. Or when I go on a break, I can like run the animation that glitches my code or something. To confirm that Lua is bad, I guess. You thought I want to recreate the shake effect in VS Code? No, I don't think I can do that. I think that is impossible. Hold on. Can I I think spell checking is going to be disabled. I think spell checking, I'm going to disable it. It's a little bit annoying. Alright, there you go. My NeoVim has been updated. Alright, do we do something useful now? I guess I can go back. I wonder how is it going to look in the Neovide? Probably just the same, right? The shake effect in VS Code. I mean, can we do something similar to a shake effect? Like, let's say that when you type a character, all the adjacent characters, they're like moving around and then coming back, or something. Like an explosion is happening. Maybe. But that sounds like too much work. I'm not willing to do that work in Lua. It's too much for me. Okay, here's our Rust code. Let's see what happens to it. Cellular automaton glitch. There we go. I don't know, I think that's kind of cool for a be right back screen. It looks like, I think, like it does it as a full screen, right? Like it hides the other window, but it's okay. All right, let's go back to whatever were we doing. We were working on the Linksider. That's what we were doing. Specifically, I wanted to like lock and unlock the chapters, right? So so whenever the chapter is so bad it's starting to disintegrate, yeah. So we need to unlock the chapters and lock the chapters, right? Let's take a look at the assets, chapters. Chapter locked. We have that. Assets. Chapter locked. Is a texture. So we're going to draw the chapter. So the texture that I'm using is if chapter is locked, so okay, what is chapter locked? What is chapter locked? It is progress. Progress is optional chapter progress from the save chapter progress. That's what it is. So we say that if chapter hovered is I should not be able to hover it too, right? Or should I be able to hover it? The thing is that I think we should not be able to hover, so we should be able to just like skip the ones that are locked, because we can have something that is like locked in the middle, technically. I think. So if chapter dot progress is some, then it's a button. Otherwise, we show assets chapter locked, right? Let's maybe rename the button to like chapter, and this is chapter hover. Over here, rename button to chapter. Sure. Hover. Sure. Shadow. I don't need shadow. I'm pretty sure. You know. Okay, so what is this over here? Chapters. Progress is none. Move to last visited. I also need to self update chapter progress. Same to move last visited. Let's have this as a specific method, which I'm going to call I don't know. What do I name this? So this should this is something that should happen like when we I don't know. And when we initialize, like, I don't know, enter or return. I don't know, because that's what's happening, right? We update last visited, and we also change the progress of everything. So self context save, we inspect the save chapter progress clone chapter progress is this is clonable, right? I think so. So we then look for chapter in self chapters chapter dot progress is chapter progress dot get chapter inner name cloned, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. So let's see. Not everything. Some of the things should be now locked, I'm pretty sure. All the chapters are unlocked. No way. Oh wait, all of them are locked. All of them are locked. That's what it looks like. Here. All of them are locked. I should not be able to hover them. The first chapter should always be unlocked. You know? Chapter progress is none. And I is 0. Then and chapter progress. I mean, let's do self context save. I guess we are going to modify it here. Now, going to modify it. Dun, 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 dun. God, I don't want to rewrite the save if it was fine. I guess. It should be like the default, which is empty progress, right? So chapter progress must be defaultable. Oh wait, but yeah, but they have completed and total here, which is not really the thing. Well, hold on. The total this should not even like be stored in the save though, right? It's only the completed. Like this is already all like kind of calculatable information, but for me to calculate it I need to like load the levels, which is why I'm trying to like, I guess this is like a cache. Save chapter progress, lock door, progress, save progress, 0 out of 0, but this is, I don't know, we are going to make this fake here. For now, completed 0 out of total, which is like 1. You do? This is fake. Whatever. So the first chapter is always going to be unlocked, is what this means. Also, let's make sure that I cannot hover on the chapter's position. Position. Hovered chapter. Chapter's position. Chapter dot progress is some end, right? So I can only do that. Also, when we say next, say +1, right? So this should be like in a while loop then. Over here. Let's do this. Let mode change selection. Is X delta. So this would be like change selection -1. And this one would be change selection +1. Let mat index is position unwrap, or if delta is more than 0, then self chapters length -1, else else 0. We do something like this, and then we do a loop, and then we say something that like index is index plus chapters length plus delta. Something like that. And self-keyword selection is equal to some index. We just do this in a loop, and then we say we say something like if self chapters chapters at the index progress is some, then we break the loop. There we go. That's all we need to do, I think. This means that right now, since only the first chapter is going to be unlocked, I should not be able to select anything else. Right? Yes, up down does not work. I can still hover these things, which is weird. Also, this thing where it's selecting the things that's closer to the camera, maybe it needs to be deleted. This is copy pasta. So over here, if this is position, then this should be self-hovered chapter at the position to get rid of the copy pasta. So this means that I will not be able to hover, but the problem is that I am still hovering the thing that is closer to the camera. Minimum by key over here, right? Yeah. I want, I guess, to filter. I want to filter chapter, where chapter progress is some here, right? Activate Linux. Yeah, we don't have activated Linux here. Hello, how are you doing? I don't have enough money for my Linux to activate. So there you go. Now I have this. I can move the camera. I cannot hover anything. I can only like select the first chapter right now. Everything else is locked. Okay, that's good. That is good. And then if I go here, we need to actually unlock the chapter, right? Because yeah, over there, we need to unlock it. So how exactly do we unlock the chapters? How exactly do we unlock the chapters? How exactly do we unlock the chapters? So when it is reachable. When it is reachable is when we unlock it. Also when I finish the level, Finished completed levels, I guess. This one. When I am finishing the level, I think that also is going to count towards the progress, right? Yeah, let's see. But okay, so I also need then to know what so like in order to save this into the chapter progress, I need to know what is the chapter we are currently in.
Hi.
And Ozar Siv, hello, hello. But I don't think that I have this information here. Chapter progress. For the chapter. So I need to know what is my current chapter, right? If let some chapter is self chapter, I guess I will just store it somewhere. The fact that I am inside a certain chapter, optionally, maybe, not necessarily. Let's say entry for chapter, or well, I mean, then I need to like know how many levels there are in the chapter too to like save this here. Oh, this is so annoying. All right. Should I save only? So here, here's the problem, right? I have a set of completed levels already saved in the save, right? Right. So technically, in order to know how many levels I have completed in a specific chapter, I can calculate it based on that information. But in order to calculate that, I need to know what is the list of levels in that chapter. Wait, is our chapter name always the same as the name of the group? What is my OS? My OS is NixOS. Linux. No problem. You can ask more questions if you want. I'm all for the distraction. Not doing much progress anyway. I'm just staring at this thing and trying to figure it out. How exactly should I store my saves in this game? Like, because like I said, like if I can calculate this progress, then this should not be like stored in a save file, right? Because then I would need to like synchronize it. And it, or like you know, it can be desynchronized and stuff. If he's not here to make progress. What is Pigorli here for? Celestial Seashore, hello. Okay, I mean, I can like pass it down on. Actually, hold on. Hold on a second. So I think like we have 3 levels right now. We have the chapter selection, the level selection, and the level itself. When this happens, me actually finishing the level inside the playing of the level, but then I am going back to the level selection screen, which level completed. Let me see here. So yeah, over here, if the level is now completed, this over here, we know that something has been completed in the level selection now. So yeah, this over here, I'm trying to go into the level and play it. Then we go back, we come back to the level selection screen, and now it is completed, and before it was not completed, which means that it is completed now, which was just completed, right? This means that we can update the thing, because over here we are in the level selection. I can know everything about how many levels, how many like stuff I have. All right. Right. So I say something like this: if let some chapter is a self chapter, then self update chapter progress. No. Self save chapter progress. I guess we can just do this and have the if inside. And also when I unlock a door, unlocked doors. Over here. Over here, self update chapter progress. So let's have that. Let's have that. Let's have function update chapter progress. Probably can take immutable reference to self here. Oh, it's called save. Wait. Let's rename this into save. So I'll save the chapter, optional name of the chapter, right? Is what I want. Chapter. I'm going to pass the chapter over here. And since I have this many arguments to this function, I'm going to extract those into the struct state args. This is what I'm going to have here. Forward mode is a different lifetime, it seems. Args. State args. State args. for that lifetime. Right. So chapter is, yeah, sure. Self new state args. Let's see, context. Chapter. Level. Location. From. Teleport to. Record mode. And that will be override. What do you mean cannot borrow? I think that's a lie. This borrow checker error actually does not exist. New state args. Text. Chapter. Level. Location. From. Teleport to. And there was something else. Record mode. Right. Movie. Same here. Play state. This one needs to be public. Context. Capture. Location. From. Teleport to. Record mode. Override. Play state args. Context. Chapter. Level. Location. From. Teleport. Record mode. Override. Camera. FOV override. Play state args. We're just having the named arguments basically to a function here instead of unnamed arguments now. Yo, Togglebit, the raid. Hello. Hello guys, I'm working on my Linksetter game right now. Raid and run. Have a good run. Hope your stream went well. Welcome raiders. You can see the trailer for the game that I'm working on the right, top right corner. In case you're interested, it's the Linksetter. You guys should wishlist the game on Steam. Is everyone making a game now? Is Togglebit making a game too? I thought Togglebit is working on the Anathema. No? Is that how you pronounce Anathema? I think so. What do you mean everyone? Was Togglebit on Halloween? He's getting made up for Halloween by his daughter. There's a lot of streamers that you have been rated to that making games and not just the famous Thor. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people who like making games because, I don't know, because games is fun, right? I'm not only making games, this is just one of the projects that I'm working on. We're also working on our own programming language here, but not right now. I also just did a NeoVim plugin, not a NeoVim plugin, but the thing in NeoVim. Look at this. Look at this. Make my code glitch away and rot away. Yeah, yeah. If the code becomes becomes looking like this, then no one can tell that my code is actually bad, right? It's turning into JavaScript. Should I rename it to Rot? I called it Glitch. I should call it Rot, right? The new UI hooks and new allow for lots of really cool stuff. I'm not sure if this is like I'm using this Cellular Automaton like plugin, and then I make my own custom like update function for that. This one, Cellular Automaton. They have the Game of Life and the scent falling there already. Did my internet stop being bad, by the way? What's happening here? It's almost like I'm waiting for Rust to compile. I have the slides here and the Game of Life with the code. I just did my own one. Okay, anyway, I'm working on the game and we are having the level selection. I could show it to you if my closure did not require the unique access to the self. Because closure requires unique access to self, but it's already borrowed. Why is it already borrowed? It's because I did save chapter progress, right? That's why. Yeah. Okay, I see the problem here. I see the problem here. Let's do this. Let need to save chapter progress is false. Over here we say need to save chapter progress is true. And we just do this. If need to save chapter progress, then we call the method. So like the reason is because this method takes self by mutable reference, and this happens inside a closure when I'm calling a method of another field. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but okay, we just need to save it and run it later. Yeah, I've been in Toggle's chat before a little bit. I usually don't really like talk much when I'm watching other streamers though. I'm just a lurker usually. But yeah, so we are working on this game. We have a chapter selection screen where you go into a chapter and you know, and then you can go into the specific levels, play them. We need to say, so like these grade ones are the ones that are locked. And I need to make them be unlocked. So this is where I need to save chapter progress. This needs to happen, right? So how do I save the chapter progress? How do I save the chapter progress? Self inner levels. So I know the inner levels that we have here, and we also have like the locked doors. Well, I guess we can just iterate over all the entities in the current thing. Something. How to go back? We say self. We also say something like let some chapter is a self chapter or else we return. History player state frame state entities. So what we need to do, let mode chapter progress is save chapter progress. So we need to know the completed levels and unlock the doors. Completed levels is progress. Completed 0 to level 0. We're going to count them and do everything, right? So the entity dot inner level. If let some mode inner entity inner level. So we have two different types of levels. That it is the level, or it is like teleportation into a different like thing, into a different selection screen. So I'm going to match mode here. I guess I don't match. We say a level. Is it called inner level mode? I guess. And to use it. Level inner level mode. Inner level mode. Wait, what? Inner level. What's the problem here? This returns optional tuple, level mode, and level location. Yeah. What's the problem here? Mismatched types, expected level mode, found inner level mode. Oh, I just need the level mode. Like this. Apparently I have two ones like that. Probably one of them can be deleted. So if this is the inner level, then I say that chapter progress dot completed levels total plus equal 1, and then if it is actually completed, so I need to like investigate the save here. So save, I'm going to inspect this save file. So if save completed levels contains the inner level location, then chapter progress completed levels completed plus equal 1 2, right? And then chapter progress. So I'm going to assign that to chapter progress. Well, I guess we can just modify it immediately here instead of inspecting. We just say complete levels complete plus equal 1. Okay, and then also we say that if entity stars needed, I think, is how we lock and unlock stuff. Is some, then chapter progress dot completed levels dot, no, not completed levels, unlocked doors total plus equal 1. And if entity unlocked, then chapter progress unlock doors completed plus equal 1. So, and then in the end we say save chapter progress, insert for the chapter, we save the chapter progress there, right? I think that is it. I think that's it, but I also need to make sure that the chapter is correct. I actually think that I need to remove the argument that I just added. Over here, the chapter needs to be removed, I think. So instead, the chapter is like I know the level location, right? So it's going to be levels chapters iterate as find map chapter dot level is equal to the location then chapter name just something like this. Is all I need. I think maybe so like now Rockstate args has no fields named chapter. Yeah, so now I have removed this. I just need to not initialize it. It's always none anyway. What I have been doing. Okay, that should be it. I think. And another place where I want to save it, I think, is when I just enter. No, not when I just enter the level. I mean, actually, sure, let's do it when... I mean, let's see first what actually is the logic. I think the logic that we came up yesterday, that it should be like reachable, right? And to see the things that are reachable. I need to see the things that are reachable, yeah. So even if I don't go to the certain thing... So if I go here, then I go back, this is still locked, right? But if I actually go here and I like complete the level here, like I go here and do this, then I go back, this chapter is actually now unlocked. The progress is supposedly like 2 levels out of 5 levels. Progress bar is not shown yet. So now this is chapter 3. As soon as I do something in this one, and I go back, chapter 3 is now also unlocked, but it should be unlocked instead when I actually can go to it. Like over here, since I have not went to the chapter 2, but it is reachable over here. This goes to chapter 2, so we should already unlock it, is the thing, right? So we need to do that when save chapter progress, right? So over here we can also know some things that are reachable but are actually not there yet, I think. So entity.reachable by path. Where is it? Reachable. Oh, reachable by path is in the state.reachable by path dot contains contains entity position cell. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to say like this over here, mode. I'm going to match mode here. It is either inner or next. So for the inner levels, we are going to do this thing. And for the next levels, this is going to another chapter. So we are going to say that if it's reachable by path, then I will just say that if I'm just going to say that save chapter progress entry. So now I need to have like this chapter name here, right? Now I need to have this chapter name. Self chapters if left some chapter some next chapter is self. Let's not save the chapter. Let's instead save chapters. Let's do that. So chapters, I just load the list of the chapters. Why not? So self chapter is let find chapter is location, the location into optional string is going to be self chapters iterate let find map chapter level is equal to location, then some chapter name optional string, there you go, like that. So let some chapter is find chapter for self location found or return. And over here we are going to do the same. If let some next chapter is find chapter for the inner level found, then we say the entry for the next chapter. If it doesn't exist, then we insert it with the default being the save chapter progress new fake. Let's do this. Fake over here. This chapter progress is some save chapter progress new fake. Which maybe I will remove at some point. And we will do it better. Going to be self press. You do make not fake. Like that. Okay, so basically this means that if something is reachable, then I looked like you was so much bullies about your Rust code yesterday. See, like you was so much bullies about your Rust code. Well, I'm not sure what like that sentence is, but I'm guessing that you mean that everybody was bullying my Rust code yesterday, right? Yeah. Yeah. Including myself now. Now everyone knows that my code is bad since I put it in the title. Rust and bullying just go hand in hand. But if you're able to write Rust, I mean it's bad code, but it's Rust, so it's like also good by definition, right? Like here's the thing. You know, when you're writing code in other programming languages, you just don't realize that your code is bad. But when you write code in Rust, Rust just makes it obvious that your code is bad. That's the difference, I think. That is the difference. Reset progress. Chapter. You've been saying this for years? So there you go. Chapter. Wait, no, chapter 2 is still locked. Wait, what? Why? That calls you out on it. Well, I mean, my Rust code still compiles, but it doesn't mean that it actually is good. Still, like it looks bad in a couple places, I guess. And like, yeah, but yeah, I think it's kind of obvious. But like refactoring and making it good code, that's the hard part. I'm not actually sure if code can become good at some point at all. Like I think all the code is bad actually. Like it's always bad. It can become better, but it will always stay bad. Like at some point you will realize that that it's still bad basically. I think code never is good. Do you agree with that? Depends how you define bad. Well, for me, the most important aspect of the code is how easy it is to like maintain it. Yeah, I guess that's the most important part, because like so like readability and like Rust makes it like easy to maintain by like enforcing some things at compile time, but at the same time sometimes it like, I don't know, just like let's take a look at this code that I did today, right? Need to save chapter progress. Like, you know how over here I basically, what I was trying to do, I was just trying to call this function here, right? But I had the lifetime issues because of that, because like this is a method that takes mutable by self. This happens inside a closure, and everything. So I cannot call it immediately. I don't know. So I need to like have this variable, which makes it more complicated to read. As a result, I think. As opposed to just calling the method here directly, which I would do if I was writing like C++ or like C# or whatever. So we have like this extra variable, which is technically like unnecessary. But it's like, I feel like this is a very common pattern. You know, like if you're writing something like like Bevy, they do the same basically. Like, you know how they have like the command buffer, which is storing what you need to do later, and then you do it later. But because you do it later, it can also like cause some other subtle bugs. So I'm not sure what is like the good solution here anyway. Like both of the options that I have are actually something that I don't like here. I'm wondering if it could be improved somehow. Somehow. I mean, it could be improved. Actually, it could be improved. You know how? Because this method, it doesn't mutate the entirety of self. You know, if I actually inlined this method in that piece of code instead of like saving it for doing later and then doing it later, then it would work, because there is no option for us to write the fact that this method does not need the entirety of self, right? I only need certain fields to access here. What is it called? Like, there is a bunch of blog posts about this. We can have like the view types and everything. There is like a bunch of different ways. I can split my structure into different structures, but like, I don't know. Like, this is a pretty big structure, you know, and every time I make like a method on it, like this needs to be split, but I'm not sure how to split it properly. So like, as one of the ways of going, I think this actually is like the biggest issue of Rust, the fact that you write methods and they capture the entirety of self. That's like the biggest issue, I think. Like, you cannot just easily extract some code into a method because of that. Not all the time. You're not a huge fan of those kind of methods. So how do you write your methods? Like the only other option is what? Like having all the methods be static methods and like pass it the references to all the fields that you need separately. I mean, technically, that's what they do in Bevy, right? You like get your fetchers for specific resources, specific components. That's literally what it's doing. You're writing functions that are referencing only specific things. Rusty will not complain if you have just a random this in your function somewhere. You write primarily two kinds of methods. A method that is a router that routes the actual logic to the internal method, and the methods that contain your actual code. And you only pass what they need into them to limit the ownership view. So you use the view types, is what you're saying. The view type is basically like similarly to how like instead of passing the arguments one by one, because the argument list is not like as is not like a separate type, but you could make like extract some fields into a struct, have that be an argument instead of the entirety of self. If a struct has 50 things in it, you don't pass a struct. Yeah, but I mean that is also annoying though. Don't you think that is annoying? The actual proposal, I don't think there is proposal, right? Rust view types. Or is it view types over here? This is from 2021 blog by Nico. What was it there? View types. So yeah, like over here you have self, but you specify that you only want to access this field from self, right? That something like that is the proposal, because like do I want like it adds a lot of noise when you call the function, you know? Like compare that to like because of that, instead of creating a method, sometimes it's easier to create a like a closure. What did I just show? This isn't in Rust. Yeah, this is not in Rust. This is just like the proposal that people are thinking about, were thinking about. I'm just saying that I'm not doing this, or at least like most of the time I'm not doing this. Like you, instead what I'm doing is like I'm either inlining it in the function, or I'm creating a closure, because closures, they do the disjoint captures already automatically. Or sometimes I even do a macro instead. Because yeah, but but the proper solution is actually make the struct smaller, like but it also is not a very easy solution. We just need to have a struct which does not have 50 fields, like, because working with 50 fields is a lot harder than working with like 3 fields. So we need to like split it, but splitting is not easy. Splitting is very hard, I think, sometimes. I don't have the sugar to do explicitly your pattern, but your pattern seems to be somewhat common. Yeah. Actually, wait, hold on. Is Nerdsel? Nerdsel, are you here? Nerdsel. Nerdsel did the library. That is called... The model you wish people wouldn't use is the one where you chain functions that return self. I don't think I'm doing that myself at all. Yeah, I think I agree. It's also like, it's sometimes they return mutable self and sometimes they return self by ownership. It's like, do you consider those the same? Did major libraries do that, and sometimes it's useful for builders? Yeah. Stacks. Experimental compiler friendly ECS library. Maybe this one. But you still like pass the things manually, so I don't know. Anyway, let's not think about it too much. Let's not think about it too much. I need to do some more progress. And did it work again? I think it worked, right? Let's see, reset progress. If I go here, play chapter 1, I go to this level, I finish this, I finish that, I finish this level, and then I go back. Chapter 2 is not unlocked here. Why not? So it does not work. Eating Pancreas sounds like the name of a game Kuvi would make. Oh, it's a nickname of this person. Hello, Eating Pancreas. I'm not sure what a pancreas is. Does this mean something? English is not my native language. Oh, it's a dick? Wait, hold on. No, it's not a dick. It's something inside your body. In the middle. Looks like a dick for a second. Save. Chapter progress. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hold on a second. Save chapter. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because the reachable by path is not calculated yet, I think. That's why. That is why. I'll just run again. Because I think if I go to chapter 2, because over here we have like multiple ways of going to chapter 3. What's my native language? I'm Russian. So over here it's reachable, but I cannot go to chapter 3. And over here, if I complete this level though, since this is now computed, chapter 3 is unlocked now. So like it's because the calculation of the reachable by path is not done yet. Let's take a look again. Save chapter progress. This is called over here and over there. I think save chapter progress should call also something that calculates the reachability. Something that calculates the reachability. What calculates the reachability? No, has through player. I think we need to do something like plain state mat config. I go into config here. Plain state mat cdx assets logic config. Pound, 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 pound. So we need to do state. Something, something. Let's see. Reachable. Calculate reachable paths. Calculate reachable paths is what we need. Should this be public? Video. Should this be public? I don't know, but let's try. State calculates reachable paths. Save info would be save info. Some. I find it weird when languages don't have organs or any medical stuff by their equivalent Greek or Latin roots. What IDE editor are you using? I'm using NeoVim, NeoVide. Right, let's try again. Reset progress. We finished these 3 levels. I prefer NeoVide or Helix. There's a lot of things that I like in Helix more. Looks like this works now. There's things that I like in Helix more, but Helix still lacks some features. The plugin system is like getting there, but it's not there yet, right? So I think eventually Helix will be better. But also you're saying NeoVide or Helix. NeoVim, I guess, is something that we could compare to Helix. Because NeoVide is a frontend for NeoVim, which adds me these animations. So if they add this something like NeoVide for Helix, that would be nice, so that it can have like smooth scrolling, you know, and like animated cursor, because that's really important, right? For us, if they add screen shake, that would be even better. So yeah, Helix cannot have external UIs yet, so like eventually I imagine there would be something like this, and also they will have the plugin system, and eventually I will just prefer Helix, and yeah, and that's it. Well, I don't know, like it depends on. So like they're using this this Lisp language for the plugins. I mean, I'm not going to write my own plugins probably anyway, but I'm just wondering if that decision is going to like somehow affect the amount of people who are willing to write a plugin for Helix compared to Vim, because it's Lua. I don't know, like on the other hand, there was like Vim, which was not NeoVim before, where they had the Vim script, and that language also was really horrible, right? But people were still writing a lot of plugins. So I don't think that the fact that the language is bad or good, it has any relevance to like whether people are going to do it or not. NeoVim having Lua isn't the correct argument. So what's the NeoVim do then that was better than Vim? Isn't that the only NeoVim exposes APIs that have no Vim script equivalent? So that's why it became more popular than Vim? All right. Chapter unlocking. Let's also see if this actually works. It became more popular if you were into scripting. I don't know, like I remember like I started using like NeoVim on stream here like not so long ago. But I did use Vim like 10 years ago or something, somewhere around where NeoVim was just appearing, and I think, I don't remember, but I was like, why do I even need this? I'm just going to continue using Vim. But then while I was not using Vim, NeoVim actually became the thing that everyone started using. I'm not really sure how that happened, because I wasn't following it for a long time. Alright, let's play through. Let's see if I find a bug or something. Bram just didn't want anything cool. Bram is the creator of Vim. Alright, chapter 4. One second. Just kept rejecting major features because they couldn't work on every platform Vim supported, which were tons of very dead ancient platforms. Oh shit, I broke the game the other day. Oh, I broke the slide. We won't do async because you cannot do that on MS-DOS. That is kind of crazy. But I mean, at the same time, people still use like Windows XP, even though it's also dead. Anyone using MS-DOS still? I don't know. I mean, and the Vim 8 got the async support after the fork happened. Okay, so the fork was happened because the original author didn't want to do something cool. All right, got it. Okay, I broke this slide. Let's unbreak this slide. Is active. Slide. Either activates the entity itself or another entity on the side. So right now it's only if it's in the direction of the gravity, but it should also happen if it's I feel like I'm just going to like undo this change that we had. Just do this. Isn't weird Lua now? Took me 7 minutes, but I finished your game. Oh, you finished the baby race? NeoVim might merge back into Vim someday? Wait, what? I don't think that... Arms aren't pointless, it's all legs. Yeah. Okay, so over here. I broke the slide before. Now it's working again. Good. Does the slice loop reset on every tire? I don't think it does, but I'm not really like listening to the sound effect here. Okay, let's check. Let's test this. The doors. The doors should also work. The split in the Emacs community took over a decade to heal. There was also a split there. I never used Emacs. No idea. Or you're talking about like the split between Vim, the Vim versus Emacs wars. People didn't agree with how RMS was handling Emacs, so they split into their own. This is gonna be way easier to make the music now that there's different level themes. This is placeholders. Davey was just like experimenting with it. Some of these look pretty ugly, like the previous, like this slide theme. Just look at these colors. I think this is really bad, but maybe it can become better. We had the ability to do that for a long time. Yeah. Should probably... I don't know, this art is still abstract. How does it help you making the music? The game is still too abstract, no? I guess some of them are dark colors, and some of them are bright colors, so I guess dark music versus light music. Something. Okay, so if I beat this level, then right now chapter 7 is still locked, but if I unlock this door and go back, chapter 7 is now unlocked, which is this thing here. Nice. Looks like that worked. Bring back the older music. The old music was done by Brainoid. I don't know. I guess Brainoid wouldn't really like mind if we kept his music, but since I have Wes who's working on music now, not Brainoid. Maybe Wes can have like his own cover of the Brainoid's music. Put that somewhere. Fix the unbreak the slide. And by the way, Brainoid's music was covered for my own music. You want to hear that? I can play you my own music that I did. Link Cider, right? Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, no, it was not. No. It was covered for not my music. It was covered for the Shadow Crusher's music. We had this person who helped us with the music during the jam, which was different. Yeah, Brainoid made a cover for my music when I was for the fourth game, not for this one. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so we have the unlocking working, but now we need to have the actual progress, right? So we are supposed to have the progress bars. We also had something like these things where it's completed or not completed yet. So like every single chapter here is supposed to be like actually a progress bar of how much did we do, and on the left we're supposed to draw a crown if this is fully completed. Let's do that. This is the crown. This is the crown chapters completed. No, let's see, incomplete crown. Hold on, chapter crown empty. I just have the same names as David did. And this one is chapter crown. Chapter selection assets. Shit, what was it called? Chapter crown. Per crown. And chapter crown empty. The rift in the Emacs community went from 1994 to 2015, when the project finally went into permanent maintenance mode. The point is, people take their beef entirely too far sometimes. FOSS is just that way sometimes. Yeah. If you were a programmer in the 90s on the Sun Solaris, you used Lucid Emacs, not GNU. And the Lucid became X Emacs later on when the fork became permanent. So what's the current Emacs? Is the GNU Emacs the one that people are using? Is that the one? That's the Emacs. Okay. Your favorite one was the music before the one before this one, which was also after the Bevy Jam submission. Do we still have it somewhere? Let's see, assets. I think I did I delete it? Did I delete the music? Wait, where is all the sounds? Oh, over here, sound, music. No, we still have all the musics here. Why is it open in Audacity? I guess that's one way to play music. It's just my default application, I guess. We have 8 different music variants, by the way, here, that were made by Brainoid. I think the one that I used that you liked was maybe Music 5. What is this, Drink Cider? No, not this one. Anyway. Maybe 6. Nope. Probably 8 then. No. No. Then 7, I guess. Did I try all of them except for the 7? No, it's not the 7. Ah, old? I need to remove the old assets, by the way. Ah. Whatever. What I want is to draw a crown for those chapters that are completely completed, you know? For those chapters that are completely completed. So, let's do what? Over here, draw texture. For the chapters, right? Yeah, over here, let's see. So, if chapter dot progress map for, let's actually only draw the crown if it's unlocked, maybe. So if let some progress is chapter progress. So then texture is going to be if progress is completed, then assets chapter crown. Otherwise, assets chapter crown empty. And we are going to draw it. And we need the method is completed. Function is completed. Self levels is completed, and self unlock doors is completed. Do 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 do. Self completed is equal to the total. And this should be public. Blau chips, hello. If you make a game, you do want to do chiptune-esque music, not as recorded PCM, but live synthesized. I didn't play 2 and 4. Oh, maybe it's for the 4 then. I was to guess. Yes, that it is. That it is. That was our old Linksider music. How's NixOS? NixOS is pretty good. So this texture is supposed to be drawn on the screen now. Transform would be matrix. Now translate position. This was also Brainoid, yeah. Config crown offset. Scale uniform. Config crown size. Let's do this. Crown offset. Crown size. Doom and Doom Eternal do it, but very weakly. I didn't play those. I think I only played Doom 3 like back in the days, but I don't remember any music from it. I actually when I play games usually I turn the music off. I play with the music off most of the time because there is probably a stream opened on the other monitor. I guess it depends on the game though. Not all the games are playable with a stream open. Size 0.5 maybe. Something. I'm not sure what the size of it should be. We have the issue. What was it supposed to look like? Like this? I think Davey gave me a wrong texture. It seems. Where's the... Or did I make it? Yeah, okay. It's me. It's me who did it wrong. There we go. So I need to scale, since this is like that. Oh, wait, hold on. Chapter 2 is not completed. Oh, it's not completed. Actually, it's not. Look, this is correct. This is completed. This is completed. This is completed. Chapter 2 is not. Chapter 4 is not completed because we only did half of it. Chapter 5 is completed. Chapter 6 is not. Chapter 7 is not. Okay, so this is at least like the completion. Then we also can do like the progress bar. Let's just make sure that I draw them in the correct positions here. Scale, back to texture, size, aspect 1 times the crown size, I think something like that, so that it's not being stretched. It's so good that the many new musicians claim the musician behind them has invented a new genre of metal, and now those new musicians have bands that just play the genre exclusively. Cool. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something, something, something. Hold on. I think I also need the... I don't know if I need the shadow for it. Davey did have the shadow for it here, but only when it's unlocked, which is kind of weird, at least to me. Let's not do this shadow yet. I just wanted to have the config size just twice as small, I guess, or something. There you go. Death gaze is shoegaze, but death metal. I don't know what shoegaze is. So yeah, there you go. So we have chapters. The crown, the yellow crown means that it's completed. The not red crown, the gray crown means that it's not yet completed. The thing means that it's locked and I cannot go there yet. I have a bug, by the way, with controlling with the mouse here, which I should probably fix. And I want this to be a progress bar, also showing how much is completed. Dun, 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 dun. how much is completed. Which means that they actually did me they're wrong. Recent folders, chapters, chapter. This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Like this needs to have this color here, right? And why do we have this thing in the background? Oh, no. That's fine. Color. Like that. This is what we need, right? Wait, what? Why did I not clone it? Copy. Go. Continuous. Okay, so this is the chapter. And then we also need to have this color as the progress. Progress color is this. It's not copied. Like, why the thing doesn't work? It's like 50-50. This time it worked. Progress, margin, something. Progress, color, progress, margin. That's what we want. So in order to draw the progress, if it's not locked, right, we're going to, before drawing the text here, if let some progress is a chapter progress, and progress dot percentage is another thing that I need to do, right? Generate percentage method. Percentage. Self completed levels completed plus self unlocked doors completed divided by self completed levels total plus self unlocked doors total, like this. Let's take the maximum of this in 1. Just so that I don't divide by 0. Because it's almost a genre that is a point between other similar genres that were all inspired by the same 80s acts. Tells me nothing. Guess I'll have to listen to like search it up. So progress percentage is the thing. Right? Let's see. Self context, renderer, draw. Draw texture. I guess I will just use the self context renderer. White. Do I not have the white texture there? White texture, where is it being used? Like I kind of want this to be public then. Color is going to be config progress color. Matrix is going to be matrix bounding box position. We're going to shrink it, which means extend
uniform negative config progress on. Let position is that, but then I'd say position maximum x is position minimum x plus position width times progress percentage. Right, camera, self camera. Okay, let's see. Listen to Only Shadow by Bloody Valentine. British punk garage rock and added dreamy spacey quality to it. Okay, look at this. We have the progress bars. It should be also multiplied by the scale. It looks like. Where's the scale? Transform. Transform is matrix times scale. Yeah. Does it mean that they just do the same? Matrix, scale, uniform. Yeah. Maybe. We also need to go into the config and make sure that this is semi-transparent, like, I don't know, 5 something. FEC 5. Okay, there we go. Look at this. We have progress bars inside our chapter. So this chapter is completed by this percentage. Chapter 4 is this percentage. Chapter 6 is 0. We don't really show the number, but as just like a progress bar, I guess, is good enough. I think. Right? And then when I actually complete this level here, and then we go back, this is actually completed, the crown becomes the crown and everything. Bam, 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 bam. Today we have achieved a lot, indeed. Progress bars. Chapters as progress bars. Okay. So there's like this bug with the mouse. The only thing that I don't like right now is the bug with the mouse. Because like over here, when I click, so what I'm doing is I'm clicking the mouse here, and you see how the button becomes pressed, but I'm not actually holding my mouse on the button. Is the issue, because it still needs to be like because it acts like it's hovered, because like something needs to be like working when I press enter, I guess. And yeah, but it should not do that, and for that to not work, chapter selection here. Keyboard selection is none over here when I'm doing the processing. Like, it feels like this is not happening. Feels like this is not happening. Keyboard selection. Print. Per. Let's see. Like, I should be going here, which should remove the keyboard selection. But maybe I'm still hovering it. Oh, maybe I'm still hovering it. See, hold on. Hovered. Covered is this. Sum index is chapter index. Yeah. If I'm transforming view, but I'm not yet transforming view, I guess. Or and not self context input. Expressed. Just this. Provide the argument. Oh, it's pressed key. No, input dot pressed. You guys talk words that I don't understand. I'm a programmer. I only understand my bad code. And even then, not fully. Okay. Looks better. It's kind of weird, but I guess it's better. Also, we kind of need the instantaneous function camera control mode. Input camera control mode. It's like the easy control mode, I think, is what I need here. But then when is it used? But it's not used anywhere. Oh, it's easy by default. Oh, okay. I don't know. Let's just say that it's better than it was before. It's just better than before. So you just discovered this. What is that? Open source 35mm full frame CCD mirrorless interchangeable lens camera. What does it mean open source when it's hardware? It like shows you how to print the PCBs and everything, right? So that you can 3D print yourself a camera. All right. This is done. And I am pushing everything. And then am I going to Spectre Space Age next week? Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. The Space Age is in 3 days. Space Age countdown. Two days, 8 hours, 39 minutes. So I should be able to play it on Monday in the morning, right? Yeah. I have 2 days to release Linksider. Okay. Anyway, progress has been made today. I'm going to go rest, I think. Once Space Age comes out, half the IT world is taking the vacation. Yeah. I guess so. I'm going to be playing on my other channel, Go V-Boy, if you're interested in me playing this game. I'm not going to do it on this channel. I have a separate Twitch channel for that, for playing games. Noita. Like today, Noita? Nah, I'm not. How does Twitch handle different channels? What do you mean? They treat them separately? Different logins, yeah. Yeah, on the YouTube you can do like login once and then like switch the channels. They don't have it in Twitch. Same as like for the bot accounts, you just use normal accounts for the bot accounts. Like some platforms have dedicated bot accounts. They don't have that here on Twitch, I guess. All right. Could be going today? No, not today, on Monday. Factorio. All right. Surprised they don't, in how many content creators have multiple. Well, I guess because it's not an issue. I mean, it is actually an issue because like I need to like log out, log in. I mean, I don't need to because I'm using the plugin for the Firefox, which allows me to have like different tabs with different accounts basically. So that, like, you know, like that. But yeah, it is kind of annoying otherwise. All right, see you guys next time. This guy is making the crab hunt. We like crabs, right?
Not too bad, actually.
Let's go there. Bye.
Okay, we have